It was a casual conversation one day with the mayor of my city. He had recently remodeled his entire home. It's a gorgeous mission-style format. And he mentioned, you know, when I remodeled, I went ahead and put in a generator, and I have it powered by natural gas. And Edison had a power outage recently, and it was out for a good 8 hours, but his home was the only one lit up on the street for that entire period of time. And it just seemed to me, oh my goodness, natural gas. Of course, why aren't we using that when we have backup generators? So where natural gas is available and propane is available, it should be encouraged for backup generators. The thought of transporting diesel, which was already mentioned earlier, especially during a fire or conflagration, is frightening, let alone the storage of it on site. But cleaner fuels like natural gas and propane should strongly be encouraged. When emergency variances to a backup generator occur, like in one or more of the recent public safety power shutoffs, are now called PSPS, and they exceed the maximum annual allotted time for the year, clean burning generators should be exempted too. SB 1185 updates the code for these natural gas and propane generators. It is not mandatory that existing diesel generators be replaced, and language will be inserted to clarify this incorrect assumption when we take it over, hopefully, to the Assembly. But let's clarify the code for those who are concerned about generating energy when needed and do it with fuels that are better for the environment. I respectfully request an aye vote on SB 1185.
Any further discussion or debate on this item? Senator Stern.
Thank you, Mr. President. Question to the author.
They'll have to take a question.
Please.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing this forward. I know that you've been, not just in a personal capacity, but professionally also working on this power outage issue in fire zones for a while. We note that some of the opposition is concerned that natural gas is really the only technology really called out as a clean and feasible alternative. And I'm wondering, the language of the bill seems to also accommodate other clean technologies, solar storage, fuel cells. Is there an intent with this bill to also push for those other clean alternatives as opposed to just a natural gas alternative to diesel?
We're hoping, thank you for the question through the President. We're hoping to also add propane when we amend the bill in the Assembly, but I'm happy to make those amendments as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to stand up and push for just a fossil fuel versus fossil fuel approach. I think I can support the measure, though, if I do have some clarity that renewable sources of power are specifically called out as a currently cost-effective, feasible alternative to both gas and diesel. So if there's some way to just not put too heavy of a thumb on the scale, I think that would go a long ways. Thank you.
Senator Archuleta.
Yes, question for the author. I just want to clarify that.
Accept, please.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that using all systems, all opportunities, every bit of energy that you could find, other than just naming gas. Because we heard about diesel, we heard about others, and there's hydrogen in the future, batteries in the future, years to come. Who knows? I mean, you open to that? That's my question.
I think we're open to that. What we realized is that we had an energy source that was not allowed for in the code, and we wanted to make sure that it was taken care of. But I'm happy to entertain other recommendations. The problem I had when I was a county supervisor, if the code was silent, you couldn't do it. So our reaction was, oh my goodness, let's provide for this ability, especially if you're already a business or a hospital that has access to natural gas, as a form of business. So why not have a generator that's powered that way and provide for emergency variances? So we're just trying to accommodate something that makes a whole lot of sense and is a whole lot cleaner for the environment than diesel.
Thank you,
Mr. President.
Thank you. Any additional questions or debate on this item? Hearing, seeing none, Senator Moorlach, would you like to close?
I respectfully ask for an aye vote, and I appreciate the input.
Thank you. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. I. Archuleta. I. Atkins. I. Bates. I. Bell. I. Borges. I. Bradford. I. Caballero. I. Chang. I. Daly. Dodd. I. Durazo. I. Galgiani. I. Glazer. I. Gonzalez. Grove. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Hueso. I. Hurtado. I. Jackson. Jones. I. Leyva. No. McGuire. I. Melendez. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Moorlach. I. Morell. I. Nielsen. I. Pan. I. Portantino. I. Roth. I. Rubio. I. Skinner. I. Stern. Umberg. I. Wojciechowski. I. Wiener. No. Wilk. Aye.
Madam Secretary, please call the absent members.
Mitchell, I to no.
Madam Secretary, please call the absent members.
Daly. Gonzalez. Grove. I. Jackson. Stern.
Ayes 33, noes 3. The measure passes.